Damn, this thing's hauling ass today. What's up, everybody? It's Flashwing out on the Honda Gram today. All right, here we go. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. God damn it. So I thought I'd chat with you guys today about track days and about my experience so far, some of the logistics of track days, and some of the lessons learned that I can pass on to you guys about what they're like and how to prepare for one and things like that. They're basically, the groups are divided into 3 areas, and this is for just a track day. This is not any competition at all. You have your C group, which is your intro group, your beginner group, and then you have your B group, which is the intermediate, and then you have the A group, which is your advanced group. And what separates these groups mainly are passing rules, per se. So what do you need gear-wise? You're gonna need, at minimum, a 2-piece leather suit, minimum. You're much better off with a 1-piece leather suit, but some racing organizations, that at least the ones that I have looked into, will allow a 2-piece suit only in the intro group. Organizations may rent 1-piece suits. I know that Desert Road Racing will provide a 1-piece suit free of charge, actually. You just have to make sure you know your size and then reserve it, and I believe that they just hold on to your driver's license. But otherwise, the other recommendation that I would have is, it's not a requirement, but I would highly recommend looking into a Snell rated helmet. I recall hearing that some racing organizations may require a Snell rated helmet, but not all of them do. In addition to a 1-piece suit or a 2-piece tracksuit, you will need gauntlet style gloves that cover your wrists, and so that's going to be a main requirement. The main thing is going to be obviously making sure that your bike is in top shape. You need to make sure that you've got adequate tires for the racetrack, which is going to be, you know, some type of a performance tire. In addition to that, the tires are going to have to be in good shape, have good tread. Obviously, nothing can be corded. You know, so the bike-wise, tech-wise, you know, obviously if you've got a newer machine, it's going to be very easy to get through tech. Tech tends to be, you have to think about tech as a bare minimum test. It's not a guarantee that your bike's not going to break down on the racetrack. They just check the basic items, making sure that, you know, things aren't loose, that everything looks secure, that anything obvious that they can catch as early as possible. You need to plan, I would say, you're going to want to plan to get at the location as soon as the gates open. For like Desert Road Racing, gates open at 6:30, so I am there at 6:30, and the main reason is so that you can set up your position and set up in the paddock and make sure that you're all good there. It gives you plenty of time to get all your stuff set up, plenty of time to get the bike over to tech, and also plenty of time to fix issues that you have in tech. Bring any tools that you have. A pop-up tent is good, especially out here in the Southwest where the sun can be brutal. But the main thing that you're going to want to figure out once you're through tech, once you're through the riders meeting, once you're ready to go, is you'll want to make sure that you understand where you are entering and exiting the racetrack, and also just any additional factors that you might need to be aware of. So the last thing I'll talk about is kind of what to expect on track. You're going to have to deal with the fact that there's going to be slower riders and there are going to be faster riders. Awareness is really important on the track. However, the one thing to keep in mind is, number one, when it comes to passing especially, it is really the responsibility of the person doing the passing to ensure that they pass safely. Of course, as the person being passed, you want to try and be as predictable as possible. So, you know, you want to try and follow a predictable line. If you're a slower rider, that's the best advice I can give you, is just to be predictable. And please, for the love of God, do not drag race people down the straight. I understand the straight is fun, and it's one of the places that you can open up your bike, especially if any of you guys happen to bring leader bikes to the track for your first day. The straight is a really great time to open it up and lay it down, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you're not there to drag race. You go to the track to make turns. So respect the fact that there are going to be faster riders who may be on slower bikes that cannot drag race you down the straight, but will ride your ass like Zorro in the turns. So just some advice. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments and questions below, and thanks for riding, and we will see you out there.